Back. Save game 2. Buy it to continue the story. Alright, here we go. So now we have to think about whether we want to be a cult or if we want to be... What was the other thing? Politician. Here's how it starts. 1792, I think? Yeah.
Stop. You're not getting anywhere with this, von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk.
Drugs.
You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back.
Drugs.
Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore.
Mortimer
This is
has
finished.
it.
We know you're planning on selling it at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational and open. I got it. I've opened the shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert. Von Borchert.
Hmm?
Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
His mother is the spy.
Trust me.
Okay, so last time we trusted her. This time we're gonna act. And from what I'm aware, this is gonna lead to a very permanent and obvious problem. But we have to make the opposite decisions on this playthrough, right? So don't get upset. Scarred. And in the first playthrough, we did not kill that guy.
For God's sake, Louis.
It's
I told you
different.
to let me do it.
From the beginning.
Let me see.
You know, I was in control of the situation, Mother.
Oh, tell that to your nose. It's because of this kind of reaction that I prefer to work alone.
You ought to learn to trust me, Mother. You know, can't you be happy for once? We finally cracked the Von Borchard case.
He was just a middleman. He would have been more useful alive. How many times must I tell you? You must never put your life on the line for me. You're much more important than you can ever imagine. Right, let's go now.
So, I don't think she said that before. Never put your life on the line for her. Hi, Arcad. Good night. So we're scarred now. We can't be a politician with that face. We're gonna have to be a cult. Our poor detective. He's a drunk. Hi, Grim. Big bad wolf. Okay, so last
Well
time...
done, Mother. You just had to pick up Von Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditch me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
The Council, Episode 1, The Mad Ones.
The
They
least he
are
could do
quite
is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think about it.
Contrary to what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Horn.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Horn, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
I think what did I say last time? I don't remember. Maybe it doesn't matter. I think I said business.
Your Eminence, with all due respect, I prefer to keep my reasons for coming here to myself.
So
I
rude.
promise, it has nothing to do with the legendary party that you all appear to be preparing for.
Believe what you will, my son. However, everything is related to the legendary parties organized by our host.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that, Cardinal.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
And you, Duchess? You seem to be quite accustomed to things here. Am I right?
I do not think that one can ever get accustomed to what Lord Mortimer prepares for his guests. But you are right. This is not the first time I've been on this wharf.
If you've come back again, I imagine you must find it to be of some interest.
Here, everything is possible if you make the right choices. It really is up to you whether you leave better off or not.
Please excuse me if you find me overly curious, young man. I did not mean to cause you any embarrassment. Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Hi, Hodor.
Are you all right?
Here's another question.
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
Would
So?
Elizabeth have ended up dead if we didn't drink
Okay,
her?
it's done.
Did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah. No one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No. No! You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay.
I think she probably either she misses or that was the one of the twins.
Louis, are you alright? What's going on? Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Magic hanky.
It's getting late. Why don't you just go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sure. Yes.
Fine.
I don't know, Shiny. I don't know if his mother knew. His mother might not know the secret.
Quickly. Am I going crazy or what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me. What's happening to me, for God's sake? I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
So first playthrough, I failed getting all the clues about the mother on the dock. So hopefully we won't do that today.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Diplomat. Occultist. Detective. So last time we picked detective. I feel weird being diplomat with a scar on our face. Politics, etiquette, linguistics, conviction, diversion. The diplomat shines in society. A talented speaker, he avoids faux pas, and he can convince those with whom he's talking without offending them. Politics is his field of predilection. Occultist. Manipulation, occultism, erudition, sciences, subterfuge. The occultist is a matter of deception, convinced of the importance of knowledge. He has acquired extensive expertise in science and the arts. Using others to achieve his own ends does not bother him. So far, he's kind of been acting like a occultist. We were already detective in the first playthrough, Choco. We gotta pick either occultist or diplomat. I think we'll go with occultist. You now have 7 effort points to use your skills. Conviction. Yeah, I think it's a better look for occultist too. We weren't a very good detective. What are you talking about? Detectives never gotten drunk before? Okay, so the ones we've already got. Science, occultism, erudition, subterfuges, and manipulation. Okay, so those are all at 1. So what we want to do now is work on unlocking some of these others. So this one has one. We should probably put 2 in this one. Convince people. Diversion, politics, linguistics. That one requires 4. So let's do this. And then we can put 1 skill point into something. Psychology was a pretty good one last time, but I guess we should try to play in a different way this time. Maybe we'll go for linguistics this time. We didn't have that. That was kind of a bummer. Not being able to read stuff, right? Let's try to read stuff.
I have been involved in all sorts of unsolved cases. Have you ever heard of the Abbey of Hexham?
Vaguely.
An ingenious scam involving mass manipulation on a scale never seen before.
There was a cavern under the abbey, wasn't there?
Exactly. The wind would blow in through spouts, creating a terrifying howling sound. So, to stop the howling, the priests called for offerings from the peasants.
And if they brought enough money, I'm guessing the priest stopped the howling. A perfect trick to fool simple souls.
Admit it, Duchess. That story kept you in suspense, didn't it?
Yes, it did. I'm delighted to find out that you were the young and brilliant French investigator.
For someone who only remembers the case vaguely, your memories are very clear.
Well, they say I have the memory of two people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
I guess we lie to her this time. I don't know. I feel like staying on our good side is good. Alright, let's do the opposite thing. This is gonna be awkward either way.
How could I forget a woman such as yourself?
A woman such as me. What a sweet talker you are. Remind me of how we met?
I already happen to know. Your skills give you access to unique choices and actions at the cost of effort points. The higher your skill level, the lower the cost is in effort points. Browse your skills by using the character tab in the menu. Pretend to be hurt for her not believing you. You'll use an effort. Chat her up, it'll make her lose her train of thought. The most probable place would be Paris. So either you could, you know, spend your effort doing these other things, or you could take the free one and see what happens.
Don't you remember? We bumped into each other at Mesmer's show
Oh,
in Paris.
that's a lie.
That fraudster had
That's
even
not what
bamboozled
happened.
the Marquis of Lafayette.
You too, apparently, because I've never been to see him.
Ouch. Well, that didn't work.
Why
Right,
don't you just
time to
make
go to
up
the manor.
something? Opportunities. Okay, let's try to get this one this time.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
We never found out what her vulnerability was, huh? Each person you meet on the island has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Oh no, we knew her vulnerability. We just didn't know her immunity. Exploiting their personality is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skills used against immunities will not succeed and leave you exhausted. Meanwhile, exploited vulnerabilities will give you 1 effort point back. Alright. Vulnerability revealed. She's vulnerable to questions? But she uses questions. Okay, let's see if I guessed right.
Emily,
Immunity logic. I don't remember from the first playthrough already. So this is one of those things where if you wanted to be really careful, you'd have to start writing things down.
excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother.
I didn't know her
You know
immunity
her?
the
You'll
first
see,
playthrough
Louis.
at all.
Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
I discovered it first meeting.
I don't know
second
where
playthrough.
we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another.
But I guess
And
you
if I can
will
believe my
if you're
vision,
making different
You
decisions.
don't have much of a place in her heart.
I guess that will happen. Talents. You obtain talents when carrying out certain actions. Remember to review their unlock conditions and effects, as they offer very interesting improvements. Right. The talents. Vulnerable to psychology, that's right. Thanks, Shiny, I forgot. And she's immune to... We just learned she's immune to... I forgot already. Logic. She's immune to logic. Which makes sense. Because she's extremely logical and rational herself. So, I don't know, I guess. It made sense that Elizabeth Adams was immune to psychology. She doesn't believe in that. And her vulnerability was... Logic, yeah. I don't remember. I can't remember all these immunities and vulnerabilities, so it's important to keep looking at the journal when you're talking to these people.
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300
You
meters
pay
away.
attention. Nice, Grim. That will come in handy. I try to, but usually I feel super distracted. And then, because I'm reading what you guys are saying, and then I'm trying to read and pay attention to the game, it's tough to split my attention like that. But if I'm not streaming, if I'm watching a stream, everything's very clear and easy. I know exactly what's going on. And then I have to watch the poor streamer suffer with split attention issues. Yeah, not having to play it, exactly. So I appreciate when you guys remind me of when I can outsource my memory to you a little bit. That helps. Okay, so I'm trying to make up for what we failed in last time. Oh, maybe, oh no, we won't be able to read it. It's too early. Anything in the boat?
Hey, a Russian ruble. I wonder what it'd be worth today.
Alright, let's get the letters. See if we can get anything new. Oh, is it not time to do this? I guess it's not time. We have to go get the gate open first. You're too busy yapping. Yeah, too busy chirping. Oh, see, when you try to go investigate this, you end up in front of him.
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richer.
Monsieur de Richer, delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richer's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
I have an appointment with Lord Mortimer. Would you be so kind as to lead me to him?
Unfortunately, sir, I cannot. I don't know exactly where my master is. But rest assured, sir, everyone is waiting for you at the manor. Sir Holm insists on welcoming you in person. Since your mother went missing, everyone has been concerned about finding her.
Who is Sir Holm?
A close friend of Lord Mortimer's. Please, rest assured, sir, it won't take us long to find your revered mother. Indeed, we are searching the quays again, because lights were seen at the wharf just last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Did anyone see anything else?
Unfortunately not, sir. Only lights were seen by servants of the manor, sir. And as I was saying, sir, all the guests were asleep, and no one seems to have noticed anything at all.
He breathes through his
we
eyes.
seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet.
Hi, Strider.
I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here.
Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
He has a miniature speaker through his eyes. We're listening to him through his eyes. We're not listening to him with our ears, ants. We're listening to him with our souls. You'll kindly give me the handkerchief. Let's use our puppet skill we got today.
Pass me the handkerchief.
But sir, my orders were to give it to my master.
Are you refusing to give me my own mother's personal belongings? Even though she was greatly looking forward to meeting your master, she's gone missing.
Servants.
And you seem incapable of finding her.
Oh, but sir, please.
And to top it all off, you refuse to give me the handkerchief that she so often let me use? Do I deserve such little consideration in your eyes? Is that what you wish me to report to your master?
No, certainly not, sir. Please forgive me, sir. I have been such an idiot. Here you are.
So mean. But I think
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother.
he's part of the tutorial to
You must
teach
have come
you.
here for a
You can be
specific
mean.
reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf? Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time. This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
I think the game will tell you, actually. It will say, you've discovered all the evidence, and then we can move on after we've done that. I just didn't realize the game would do that yesterday.
Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard. It's different from the rest.
I don't have agility. We can just take it out anyways. It's different from the rest. We can just pick it up anyways.
Shit! It's not coming up. I'll never manage it.
No!
I need something to lever it with.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, don't make it so that we're locked out.
Somebody replaced it recently. It looks like it's fixed pretty solidly in place. It's going to be tough to rip it out of here.
I don't want to be locked out of there. Oh, this board. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought I saw something. Nope. Okay. Oh, but we can probably pick this lock. Without... Well, but still, I want to open that floorboard.
Locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
Pick it! Oh my god. 3 effort points. Alright, let's see if there's another way we can open the thing and save our points. 3 effort points to unlock stuff. We're gonna be unlocking all kinds of stuff this playthrough. We are a true detective, that's right. Hey, I don't know if we... Did we have that before? I think we did.
Looks like a bar from an old gate.
Pick it up.
This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
Take it.
This might just come in handy.
Okay, we'll use that to pry it open instead of our
A sack of
points.
seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
You know, probably the information we were missing was the stuff we couldn't decipher.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
Letters, letters. Make sure. Nothing else. Alright, back to the letters. Nothing in the middle.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
We cannot find a clue on this character.
Let's look.
We have no clue. Oh no!
It's too badly written, I can't make out the address. A letter written in an Oriental language.
Darn it. When we were the politician, we could read that. So we still can't read this.
I haven't the slightest idea what it says. The addressee's in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me, it's about time the Order sent some envoys there.
Hodor, you know all video games are all about snooping, looting, killing innocent things. What do you think this is? Boring
Address
video
is
game
50
stream?
Bedford Square, London.
Alright, we'll see you later, Shizuki. Have a good day at work.
Probably a Dutchman. This envelope is meant for the Vatican.
Nice. Occultism.
Apparently this letter is meant for Pope Pius VI, born Giovanni Braschi. I wonder which one of these people is influential enough to write to the Pope in person.
Cardinal. And which one was that? His Eminence. That was it. Wait.
Nope. It doesn't ring a bell. An address in Cairo, Egypt. Mortimer communicates with the whole world, apparently.
Yeah, I think that was the one. Oh. Okay, so we still can't read the one. Okay, now it's time to use the pry bar. I'm guessing it was that we needed to take the bag. So I guess we'll take the bag this time. There was a lantern.
A lantern. Nothing special.
It was nothing, still nothing special. Imagine that. Publisher's Clearinghouse. Let's use... Oh. Okay. So we're oh wait, actually no, well, let's do this first.
That does it. Let's see what's hidden inside. There's a book and also a bag. The Mysterium Cosmographicum. I know that book well. Mother used to read passages from it to me all the time. And judging from what I can see, it's the same one as hers. For crying out loud, what's happened to you, Mother?
Manuscripts allow you to educate yourself during the adventure. At the start of each quest, you can choose what to read and gain permanent skill points. Find your manuscripts by using the inventory tab in the menu.
Let's look inside the bag.
Mysterium Cosmographicum. Scientific essay combining the most precise astronomical observations with advanced mathematical notions. So if we read that at the start of the mission, which we can't now, you'll get a +1 point in science. And that counts towards your skills. +1 in occultism over here.
A little food, a few toiletries, a small key, and some kind of black powder. Some fruit, a piece of bacon, and some bread. The fruit's still firm. The bread's a bit stale. From the smell, this food's been here roughly 2 days. And if it's rationed, there's enough left to last 2 more days.
Just say it's a codex.
Shit. Those are definitely my mother's things. I recognize her
She
hairpins.
had a picnic.
This bag smells of her perfume. A piece of soap, some oils, and her powder puff. What does all this mean? The bottom of the bag is covered in black powder. An iron key completely rusted. You never know. It might be useful. I hope Mother wasn't counting on it.
I hope she doesn't need any of her stuff either. Because we're taking the bag.
Just in case, I'll take it all. I'll give it back to Mother when I see her.
Here you go. Here's those grapes
Crying
and
out loud.
figs you
Why did
were
you hide
saving.
supplies in the middle of nowhere, Mother? I don't know what's going on here, but you obviously feel like you're in danger.
Oh. We did it. We didn't use any effort
There we are.
whatsoever. I had used probably 3 effort first playthrough.
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're
It
armed.
does. Remember, she had the pistol
Just
on
like
this
in my
vision.
vision.
Yeah.
And none of it's telling me anything useful.
You don't use a brush on your hair, Hodor? Shouldn't go around looking all wild and scraggly.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Hodor, are you trying to make dreads?
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels. Uh-huh. What have we here? It's cannon powder.
Examine the cannon powder.
The powder's wet. Not surprising, given the dampness of the dock. It's unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste. Apparently,
How
someone on
wasteful.
this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm themselves. I really must
His
find
mother
you, dear Mother. And
made-
quickly, too.
His mother used the gunpowder. Put a torch on it. That reminds me of put a bird on it. Do you guys know put a bird on it? Amber fragments. Each time you pick up 4, you increase your maximum effort points by 1.
Amber.
Hooray! Pretty good. Philip, how you doing? Alright, let's... I still haven't got the mission that... got the message that we have finished examining and looking for clues. Okay, there must be something. Okay, maybe we need to look, like, a little bit more up. Do you guys remember a clue from the servant? He said that she was, like, running around out here, and what else did he say? Give me a clue as to where to look. I don't want to fail this. there's something written on the wall. Or some blood. Is this instrument a xylophone? I like it. Your laptop is lagging. Change it back to 4p, Hodor. What are we missing? He can't, like, walk down a step. The other PC in the other room. Sorry, Hodor. Oh, are we not done with the letters? Is that what it is? You have to be a politician in order to finish it up? I wonder what the intended class was for him. The politician. But the politician wouldn't be able to get some other bit of information. Pretty good fabric.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
See, I found this clue last time, but I still failed the encounter. So I think I have to be able to decipher this.
A letter written in an Oriental language.
You're able to finish it? Oh, okay, thanks. I must have just missed
I don't
something.
have the slightest idea what it says.
Okay. The stuff I have. We got jelly. Well, I guess we could put it on Mom's picnic lunch. Eat it. I don't know. Not during episode 1, ants. If I go on and I don't get it, that's it. Okay. Solson assures us that I can do this. Just gotta find it. Maybe it's gonna be this inscription? Okay, so am I understanding the way the game works, Solson? When I looked at that letter, I couldn't decipher it. There was nothing I could do about that, right? I might be able to read this. Let's see. Oh, actually, no, I don't think I can. I think I'd have to be a politician.
A Latin inscription. Annesis, mi fili quantilia produncia mundus.
There was a letter I could spell emperor on? Okay. Oh, I can translate this! It's an occult thing. Latin is occult.
You don't know, my son, how little wisdom the world is governed with. I tend to agree.
Discover Lord Mortimer's immunity. Okay, thanks, Solson. But Grim says that there was another letter. I think I don't think so, Grim, but let's double check.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
I'm pretty sure you did it. Like, see, I can't get this one.
Let's look.
Examine them one at a time. I can't get the ideogram one, which we just looked at on the second set. Okay. I'm pretty sure I used it. It was this one. I used it. No, wait, it was this one. I used it. Oh, I didn't? Okay, my bad. I guess I didn't. Alright, let's do it.
Samuel Ritter Dauchois.
Thanks.
Mother, you test me even when you're not here. It's an anagram of Louis Moras de Riche. You wanted to write to me then.
I thought I got it, but I must
letter.
have confused it with a different letter.
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful.
Oh, yeah.
I have been told that he's
Can
going
we
to join
remember
us here
Godoy?
soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Riche.
What is your game here, Mother? What are these strange turns of phrase? Never heard you speak like that. What's going on here? That you write to me under a pen name, okay. But here you go even further, by trying to avoid raising any suspicions should anyone else read it.
It was a mess.
I wonder if this
a letter to
Godoy is the
him.
person you came looking for. Think! Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does that name sound so familiar?
No! Politics!
I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me. So, let's go through this. My mother's been hiding pieces of bread between the rotten boards of the wharf in the middle of the night. That's not normal. And if that weren't enough, looks now like she's armed. Meanwhile, she also takes the time to send out letters, reassuring whoever might be interested that she's having a fabulous time here. So odd. So very odd. And that's not even all I've noticed. But maybe I ought to move on to the manor now. They'll be waiting for me. At least...
Let's look at the bag. I never got this bag before. Food, key, personal effects. Okay, we can't investigate it further. Immunity, conviction.
Hope so.
Uh-oh. Oh, I did it! I did it! I did it, Sultan. Check. Yeah, I already opened the gate. I took the key out of the bag, yeah. Can you do that after the fact? I took the key out first. But I opened the gate too. I guess, oh yeah, I used the key on the gate, that's why it's not here. But I guess if I didn't take the key out of the bag, I would have had to spend points. Yeah, I took the key but left the bag in my first playthrough, so now I'm doing things a little different. See what happens. Can you take it from here? Okay, no. Okay, so down for Jelly. 2 effort points. Getting drunk. Here we go. I don't know why Jelly gets you drunk. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe that was something else. I wonder what I missed yesterday. I swear I got all that stuff. I didn't take the bag yesterday.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop? Impressive.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Riche, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here.
Persuade Piaget.
Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance.
Okay. Solson, at the end of the game, did you go with Emily or did you go with Elizabeth? To be discovered. Okay.
If it will help, you can always give it to me.
During a confrontation, you have to go through several steps while being as persuasive as possible. Confrontations have consequences on the rest of the story, so don't hesitate to use your skills. Each confrontation displays an interface showing how much the person you are talking to is convinced.
Well, thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with
I
her
know, it's
directly.
really
Don't take it personally.
an intimidating
Would you
piece of
happen
art.
to know if your mother has arrived yet?
I would just be worried it would follow me. Never mind, give me your letter. I just can't do that. That sounds so dumb. Okay, on confrontations, I can't pick the opposite thing that I did last time because I'll lose. I'll lose the confrontation. Because it's the very first confrontation, I think it's meant to be silly. Never mind. Give me your letter. Maybe it would work for some of these personalities.
Certainly, Your Eminence.
Yeah.
Mother got here some time ago. I was
You can't
hoping to
make
find her when I arrived,
opposite
but
decisions in the
given the
boss
hour,
fights.
she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow, then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
Only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is commendable. But as we work together on a
Good
daily
night,
basis, it is surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
Our business is confidential. I'm not gonna use 3. Hopefully I can get rid of... Oh! Maybe he won't like this answer. It says, don't be afraid to use your skills. We're probably gonna find plenty of jellies. Professional secret, sorry. Our business is confidential, sir. Okay, if we use our skills, might we reveal something about him? I think we might. Okay, let's do it.
Be it Mother or myself, our motto has always been discretion in all things.
Discretion in all
And
things.
to promise to never betray a word of honor. Was your secret safe with Mother? It will be even more so with me.
You have convinced me. The mystery with which your mother manages her business proves that she carries your motto close to her heart. Your words seem sincere, my son.
All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look,
Good night.
if it's of any
whore.
help, you can always leave your envelope with me and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we
This
have always
music
dealt with her in person.
makes me
and
feel like
that
I'm at
has always
Disneyland.
been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
We're in Belle's castle in France. Pretend I don't want it. Manipulation. That would take up all my stuff. Can I count on you? What? That would take up all my stuff. Are we supposed to do it? Oh no.
Look,
Damn it.
you seem hesitant.
The simplest thing to do is just to give it to her when you see her.
Exploited vulnerability.
After all, it's not that urgent.
Discovered.
Yes. I mean, yes,
Skills
it's urgent.
allow
I
you to
mean,
discover
what if we don't find each other?
vulnerabilities and
on the
immunities.
Though I don't know yet when I'll be leaving.
Actually,
I might not be staying
one of
for
the other
very
answers
long.
might have discovered it as well.
What to do? Can you see a solution?
Come on. Just give me the letter for crying out loud.
I cannot run the risk alone. I am going to trust you. You seem like an honest man.
Bingo.
Listen to me.
Harpsichord.
If I give you the letter, can you
Success.
promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
For the last step, you must convince the person. If you give a bad answer, the step will repeat itself until either you give a right one or you have no blunders left. What happens if you fail confrontation? I don't believe in God. Okay, no worries. Promise.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur Derice. Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
You want to sleep? I put you to sleep, Choco? Other people have said that too. No wonder people say chat's dead. Everybody's asleep. The man who slept under an old tractor, he wanted to wake up oily in the morning. Hidden elements. Many clues and items are hidden. Some of them will have an impact on your adventure. So do not hesitate to look for them. Yeah, Shreya, you goof. Silly girl. No problem. Good night, Grim. Sleep well.
Maybe I should introduce myself to the other guests first.
Let's pick up this thing first. Devil's Thorn. The exalted state. You temporarily see the immunities and vulnerabilities affecting a dialogue choice in a conversation. Well, we're going to use that at the dinner party.
Hey, a Russian ruble. I wonder what would be worth today.
Maybe we'll use all that stuff on Napoleon. Actually, who is most mysterious to us? I have to go back and look.
Blind Oedipus. Blinded himself. What a tragic destiny. Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
Oh, I didn't recognize this at first. The Gates of Hell? I didn't recognize this yesterday. I thought I was standing real close to it. I thought it was an actual door. It is a door. That's gonna open. Uh-oh, guys. That's gonna open. That's a Rodin piece of art, I think. You made it groan. Why can't beef stew be a password?
Saturn devouring his son. Good God, how awful. Everything in this painting is disturbing.
Saturn.
It's the first time I've seen brushstrokes like this.
Right, I think you only become intoxicated if you take too many potions during a or during a discussion, right? Like, I can take it now and it's fine, or is it during one mission? Uh-oh. I guess we better use it and find out. Whoop! Still okay. Gonna be in the trunk again. Oh yeah, the book.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch. A biography of the great men.
Hi, Wolf. Flip through it.
Open to Brutus's page.
Brutus.
Caesar, stabbed by multiple blows at once,
It's too Bruty.
sees Brutus raise the dagger on him. Then, covering his head with his robe, he delivers himself to the arms of the conspirators. Nice family. Let's keep it. Might come in handy someday.
Okay, are we done? Are we quite finished?
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say.
Look,
I've been
guys.
longing for a warm fire for ages.
It's your favorite president.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce
I'm gonna
you
ask
to
him
Monsignor,
to
His
sign my
Eminence, Cardinal
dollar bill.
Piaggi. He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simple.
George Washington, President of the United States of America.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Hail
Pleased
to
to meet you,
the
Mr.
chief,
President.
because he's the chief
Louis
and he needs
Moras
help.
de Riche. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet. And you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
As
And
God.
I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
We were talking about my mother.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held
What
her
if
in
I
high
had sent the
esteem.
letter?
It so happens that Monsieur
I
de Riche's
can't. I
mother
can't
is
do
to
something
join
that I
us.
think is gonna mess everything
Oh,
up.
pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters.
I forgot
But
he was
you'll
such a
see, it'll
gossip.
come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people
Fake
scheming
news.
left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests,
During which time we remake the world.
accompanied
We
by
remake
gallons of absinthe
world.
and cussing. I'll leave you to
I guess
imagine
he is
the
God.
result.
See that, Shreya?
So, if I understand
Proven.
correctly, Monsieur
He's
de
God.
Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
To invent something? Are we supposed to tell him the truth? To invent something. Okay, we're gonna invent something.
Like you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Hi, cuz.
Seriously, though.
I needed to be able to see my
I know
skill
your
points
mother well.
over there, which I couldn't
Stay
see
behind
yesterday.
with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to
I mean, my
speak
effort.
about her.
Yes! I got it!
Good lord. Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order. It's the highest distinction of the order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother.
Oh, did I miss that first one? Was
He
that
must
why it was
really
red?
know
I
his
missed
stuff
it?
when it comes to the occult.
Shoot.
Good
Okay,
evening,
I gotta pay
my friend.
attention. I missed a lot of these
Shit.
opportunities last
That's
time.
the man for my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apologies.
Alright, guys, admit it.
He's
Admit
asking
it.
here and he hasn't even turned up?
Who's
Great
decided
start.
that guy is new waifu?
Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat. Very influential.
That's what
He's
I said
also
yesterday,
close to Lord
Shreya.
Mortimer. So don't
The
be
servant one.
surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my
See, he's
thoughts.
Choco's
Shall
waifu.
follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it
Listen.
the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I've already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
Okay, so yesterday we stayed with Georgie. Today, God, that guy's look. We're gonna go hang out with this happy chappy.
My vision is more important. Let's follow home.
I'll follow you, sir. Mr. Washington, I hope to speak with you at greater length on another occasion. Emily, please excuse me, but I would like to speak to Sir Home. I shall see you later.
My friend, I hope our dear Giovanni is well.
The troubles in France have fatigued him, but he will recover slowly. Do not fear. He apologizes for remaining in Rome. The voyage was too much for him.
And right he was too. The mildness of the Mediterranean, eh?
So all these people are hanging out in Mortimer's house and he's not even here.
Come, sit down and have something to eat, my friend. You look rather pale. Excuse me, sir. I have been neglecting my duty. I haven't introduced myself. Sir Gregory Holm, an old friend of Lord Mortimer's.
A real pleasure, sir.
You who must be well used to the court of France. How do you find this peaceful little haven?
I have to pay
Charming
close
if
attention.
I hadn't come here for disturbing reasons.
Yes, I heard the news. What a story.
Indeed. I wanted to ask you.
Mortimer is actually home. This will fool everybody. Ah. Slap, 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 slap. Grimace, grimace. They'll never know it's me. It's like Superman and Clark Kent. Clark, what's his name again? Okay, anyways, what's the story exactly?
Would you have any information about the disappearance of my mother?
Very little, I'm afraid, my young friend. Your mother came at the invitation of Lord Mortimer. Then, one fine day, we couldn't find her anywhere.
That's it?
As I said, I don't know very much. Lord Mortimer had the entire area searched immediately. We found no clue as to her disappearance. But I am convinced that as soon as Lord Mortimer becomes available, he will explain the situation.
Thank you for your answers, Sir Home. But I beg your pardon. I get the impression I know you. Have we met?
Except in my dreams, of course.
Not that I remember, young man.
What was that supposed
Perhaps
to
you're
mean?
mistaking me for another member of the Chamber of Lords. And what with the wig and the powder, it wouldn't be the first time.
No,
Except in
you
my
were definitely the one I
dreams.
saw threatening my mother.
Oh, that
I
one.
thought...
Okay.
Never mind. It'll come back to me. Would you allow me one last question, sir? I don't want to take up all your time.
Please, go ahead.
I wanted to eat the
What
light
do you want
meal.
to know?
What did my mother come here for? What is the link between Hillsborough and my mother? Who could have held a grudge against my mother? Is there anyone else missing other than my mother? I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to ask him all these questions. What would you guys ask? What should I ask? What do you think? Are you my mother? Because it's a pretty good disguise. He can be anybody. That's a book, Shreya. You know that book? Are You My Mother? Why she was there. Okay. Anyone else vote for that one? I'll be right back. Are you my mother? He should have taken a dark liner. If it was the style of the time, he would have. Benjamin Button reference. No, not Benjamin Button. Dorian Gray reference. If that turns out to be his mom. No, he probably can't be, because remember, they were both in his vision. Yeah, that would be pretty spectacular. Sorry, you guys have had a look at him this whole time. Anyone else missing? They're not gonna make out. Sorry, guys. Okay. We had a vote for what did my mother come here for, and the other one was anyone else missing? That might be a good question. Hi, Suki. Because Well, I don't know. We never heard of anyone else, so maybe he'll reveal something that we don't know. We might already know most of this other information. Or who could have held a grudge? Let's see if anyone else is missing. Might find out more context. Which one? Is anyone else missing? If you know why she went there, it will lead to why she went missing. Well, if she went for some kind of secret reason, which we know she did, I guess, he's probably not gonna just tell us, is he? Or maybe he'll give us some information, you think? Maybe he'll accidentally give us some information? Yeah, anyone else? Okay, let's see if anyone else.
Do you know if anyone else has gone missing recently?
Not at all, sir. It's as if Sarah has purely and simply
Not at
vanished
all.
into thin air.
That's all we got after all that discussion.
Just take me for an idiot, why don't you?
Not even a servant, then?
Not even a servant. I can assure you, we would have been informed.
Keep your
Did the
faith,
servant
son.
say someone else went
Only
missing?
the celebrated Sara Derice could vanish before our very eyes, and she will reappear. You will see.
No! Okay, Lizzie, you're next.
I should have insisted that you rest in your room.
Do you want me to call someone?
Let me handle this. I'm used to this kind of thing.
Let's talk to her.
Miss, can you hear me?
Leave me.
Quick diagnostic. Notice something strange. Let everybody observe. Let's notice something strange. What? It's gonna be her scar. We've already noticed that. Alright, let's use occultism.
It's just a dizzy spell. Don't worry. You'll be all right. Her heart rate is already becoming more stable.
Wow. Poor girl's had her hands tattooed. I've seen these pinnacles before in old occult books from the end of the 12th century. I don't know what that young woman's trying to protect herself from, but she definitely takes it seriously.
I'm so sorry.
Can you tell me something about her?
What is she doing?
She needs a doctor. Why precisely is she here?
She's the daughter of one of Lord Mortimer's friends. He sent her here so she could be helped.
I didn't know Lord Mortimer was a doctor.
Not in the sense you understand, but he has been practicing alternative medicine for a very long time. The poor child has already been treated by all the medical doctors her father could find, but no one has been able to cure her. Elizabeth is beyond the reach of traditional medicine, Monsieur de Richet.
Fart noise,
You're all right,
Captain.
Elizabeth. Do you feel any better?
When did she arrive?
4 days ago.
Okay. My mother had already gone missing.
Are you all right, Elizabeth? You gave us quite a fright.
Take it easy, miss.
Let me... I just need to get back to my room.
Of course, my dear. Go ahead.
You saw it, didn't you?
Pardon me?
I segni della bestia.
Sorry, Your Eminence. I don't speak Italian.
Forget it. It doesn't matter.
Gentlemen, it's getting late. It is time for everyone to go to bed. It has been a long day.
The Signia. Sign of the Beast? Did he say Sign of the Beast?
It's all the more delicate.
I'll see what I can do, but the case I'm on at the moment might well leave me with very few opportunities.
Yeah, I think so,
Well,
Trey. I
I
don't
am
know.
impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent.
Oh, we still get to
You
talk
seem
to
to be
him?
intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
You still get to talk to him. Oh, I think.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal.
Good night, Hodor.
But
I
I must
rigged-
say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Erudition skill. What? Oh, shit. Shoot! I didn't see it! Damn it! Blah, blah. Damn it!
Sir Holm, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor
His
was
eyes look like
exhausted.
that.
Elizabeth Adams?
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence. On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
Creak, creak. What's Washington doing here? Okay, we didn't get to talk to him. I thought we were still going to be able to talk to him, but we didn't get to. He reveals all that
Ladies,
information.
Gentlemen, I bid you all good night.
But
Mr.
no
President,
spoilers.
Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms
You
as
have to
usual.
go play the game
You,
to find out
Monsieur de
yourself.
Richet,
Oh, me.
will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow. Oh, man. It's been quite a day. Right. Where is my room?
Oh, good. We had to do all this stuff again. We're gonna run.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
This huge hallway. What is it?
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Good night, Shreya. Yeah, it was fun. We'll see you later. Honor's like, meow, meow. Jeez, Hodor, you could mute her nicely. Meow.
Huh, that's me.
Oh, yesterday we went the other way and it took us like half an hour to get around this way. Okay.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Piaggi's next to us. He is our neighbor. Was it down? Yes. You have used 4 consumable items during a single quest or consumed a noxious element. No! Oh no! Dialogue timer is no longer available. Okay. Okay, so 4 consumables during 1 quest. No more dialogue timer. Use a golden elixir to cure yourself. Okay, let's just use the elixir. Because I think we end up with enough of them anyways. Which one was elixir? I don't have any. Okay, I'm gonna find some. That's fine. Okay, I think we're okay. We're just gonna walk around the house intoxicated. Yesterday, I didn't get drunk until I started bullying the servant again. How far am I? Still in the first mission, and I think there's 5 missions in episode 1.
President George Washington.
I'm too scared. I'm sorry, Choco. Good night. Watch a funny YouTube video before you go to sleep.
A cache.
A cache. This is my second. I just finished my first playthrough. I think like an hour and a half ago. Have you played this? Are you playing this, Suki? Oh yeah, we need to take an elixir. We haven't found one yet.
A pound.
I think there's some in his room. Might not be able to get it though.
Monsieur Johann van Vulner.
Is it worth? I think so, yeah. I think so, because you love Life is Strange. Yeah. Then you'll like this. You love that, you'll like this. I mean, clearly very different subject matter, but it being a mystery and needing to be clever, you have to use strategy in order to get the information you're looking for. There's consumables that affect that. You've got skill tree. You've got different approaches you could take. Oh yeah, you have classes. So some things are open to you that aren't initially open to the other classes. So it's very interesting.
Decorum guide.
And then of course, if you want to know the full story or find out about missed opportunities, you got to play it again. And more than likely, you're going to be interested too. I still haven't found out yet how much choices matter. I mean, it looks like you will completely miss meeting people and getting new information, actually. I've already discovered that is the case. Is it overly complicated? No. I think that, well, at first, it's really weird to try to figure it out. At first, you do feel a bit lost. But after you get into it a bit, it becomes clear. So, I mean, I don't really feel like there are any real mistakes with it. Even though I didn't know what I was doing yesterday, I managed to complete or pass every confrontation. I managed to win every one of them. Even though I was floundering to learn a bit. Also because yesterday I was on the other side and I couldn't see some of the important information on the bottom left. But yeah, once you get the hang of it, it's fine. I would say it's pretty simple to learn. It's probably easier to learn it if you're not streaming it.
This is Thursday.
But you can just take your time and really think about what's going on and really, you know, pay good attention to the tutorial and all that.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Okay, so let's go back to the room then. Is this? Yeah, I think this is it.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Godoy. Next room. It's nice that it does that. It seems like it takes that next step, that next like evolution that you would think a narrative based story would take. I think it's working out very well. Even if it's still, you know, it's still, you know, not perfect, but It's a very interesting next step.
So what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Biaggi's trust. What should I do?
No problem, Suki. We can open it without breaking the seal. Yes. Do it. Now we're gonna know what this is.
It really is a list of French countrymen. Biaggi wasn't lying. Wow. Nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway.
Yay, still sealed. Except it didn't tell us anything interesting at all. What? It really is a list of... Okay. So, I guess now we know he's not lying. So that's good. That's good to know. I can't get that. It might just be a jelly. But, oh no, I think it's a important one, darn it. Maybe there's another one we can get.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
I don't know if... I wonder if our effort points get filled back up again when we go to the next mission or not. Because I'm going to use up all my effort right now doing these things. But it's just as well, I couldn't open this box yesterday. Hello. Hi, Jason. Oh good, I got a golden elixir out of it. I needed that. Okay, but here's the thing though. If I go to bed... Okay, we're gonna wait till... to see if we end up in another confrontation, so I'll save that elixir. I won't use it right now. Because I don't know, I think if we end up starting the next mission, I think we reset, so it might be a free heal.
Saturn devouring his sun. That's Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a
Carmelite water.
saint hearing voices.
Sorry, I'm not spending much time looking at the paintings, because I looked at them yesterday. Hi, Jason. It refilled partially. Okay, thanks. Sounds good. I thought maybe that was the case because it seemed like... Also, it seemed like maybe you get rewarded during confrontation. Like, some certain things seem to give me an effort point back, but I'm not sure if I'm remembering that accurately. It is, oh, 4:11. I'm supposed to stop streaming at 4. Should I call it? Oh, it's raining outside? Okay. Another Carmelite.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Nice. Don't call it. Okay. You like this, Hunter? Is there a clue? Remember at the very beginning when we landed here, he said, I'm sure I'll find my mom. What did he say? Hiking around in the caves under the island or something?
A Byzant from the Byzantine Empire. A coin often used during the St. Louis era.
I guess we have to go to bed. Oh, if you use their vulnerability. Thanks, Solson. Okay. Cool. Okay, yeah. So it's kind of like turn-based. It's like turn-based. I didn't notice that butterfly before. Oh yeah, I forgot there's butterflies at dinner. turn-based system, I guess. Hi, Ace. Well, yesterday I couldn't see all of my effort points over there. Today, playing the game, it's way easier to be able to see them, so I had to move the camera. Cheers, Hunter. Is it related to Dishonored? No. I suspect there's just an influence in art style. Those are your effort points in the bottom left. It takes a certain amount of effort to complete actions. So if you noticed earlier, when I looked at this box, my character has subterfuge skill. It took 1 effort point. So when you highlight it, the effort point will glow yellow to let you know that that's what you're going to use. When you run out of those, either you can't use your skills anymore, or you know,
by Dante.
Actually,
Abandon hope,
you run out, you
all
can't use
ye
your
who
skills.
enter here. Lovely
So-
lectures.
My character is an occultist, so his special skills are stuff like erudition, science, subterfuge, occultism, and manipulation. So when he uses those, he's usually going to get some good information, reveal either sometimes reveal either a vulnerability or a immunity of the characters. Using our skills earlier, we revealed an immunity of Emily, which is logic, and my entire first playthrough I never discovered her immunity when I was playing as detective. But as the occultist, I discovered it in our very first conversation. So, and you can use those weaknesses and strengths, knowing their weaknesses and strengths, you can use that to your advantage when you're in a confrontation with them and trying to get more information or get them to cooperate with you.
He's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Do I use templates or drawings? I haven't. No. I make them up, which is a big problem because when you do that, it takes forever. So consequently, I don't really do that anymore. It takes too long for me to come up with original tattoo art, so I don't. I definitely recommend, if you're gonna draw or something, I recommend having like a good set of ideas that you take from and put together. Because doing completely original and drawing from scratch, it takes way too long. It's honestly not worth my time. You want a sunbro on your arm? I think someone else said they wanted a sunbro too. Or a something. Solaire maybe? I don't know. You like Solaire? You want to tattoo Solaire's booty on your arm, Ace? I failed something. Oh no. I went up to the manor. I pieced together my mother's movements. No fails this time. I convinced Piaggi to trust me with his letter. I met Mr. Washington. I chose to join Sir Holm in the small salon. I found a strange book on the quay. I observed Sir Holm. Okay, so last time I failed finding every clue of my mother's movements. Alternate paths. I could have remained in the Grand Hall to speak with Mr. Washington. Okay, so last playthrough, I stayed and I spoke to Mr. Washington. This time I took another path. And it was very different. I got different information. And I did not get the information that I could have gotten from Mr. Washington. So that means more than one playthrough is definitely necessary to get the full story of the game. I said, you want to tattoo Solaire's booty on your arm, Ace? That's what I said. GG. I wonder if... I think I ended first playthrough as level 6. I wonder if I'll get more of the same levels this time or less. Oops. Okay. Let's see how much skills we have after we've slept. Go to the next mission. The button is behind me, so I'm not sure. I'm trying to guess at what it is. Oh, maybe it's... What? X? Oh, okay, here. Spend our points. Okay, so last time I ended up making a whole bunch of things level 2 because I wasn't really sure how this system worked. In retrospect, I think I want to unlock more things to become level 1. I have an idea of what kind of books we're gonna get. So, I know we picked up an etiquette book, so we don't need to level that up yet, I don't think. It would be a good idea to get a politics book. Did I get a politics book? I guess we'll find out. Actually, we can find out here. Oh, inventory. Journal. Okay, good. Etiquette. Conviction. Occultism. Science. Okay, so this was another mistake that I made. I didn't realize quite how this worked yesterday, but basically, you're going to be able to read a book, and you will gain that skill point. And you get to do this once before each mission. So you can save on leveling up in certain areas, and instead, you know, use one of these instead of spending a point. Like I said, I have an etiquette book, so I could rely on that later instead of putting the points there. I could put the points somewhere else. Okay, did I have a politics? Occultism, conviction, etiquette, science. Okay, I don't have politics yet. But I think I might find a book. We already have conviction, so we could make our conviction 2. Linguistics. Oh, I want to do that. I miss out on a lot of linguistics, and there aren't any books. Okay, I noticed there aren't any books that appeared to give me a +1 in linguistics yet. So let's make this one +1 for sure. Let's see what's over here. Logic. Vigilance. What's her name's immune to logic? Psychology. We have only 2 points left. So in that case, we could make our manipulation level 2. I don't know if we're gonna need more subterfuge. We're probably not gonna need more science at this point. We might need to make something level 2. Reduces cost and effort points by 3. Or we could hold the points and spend them next mission. Because, you know, I mean, you put 2 into something over here, and you're still going to be at level 0. You can actually test it. You can click spend, and you can see level 0, skill not acquired, and then you could take the point away by pressing triangle, but that took away this too, so you have to be careful that you know what you did. Okay. So, have they told you if you can start episode 2 with any of your playthroughs of episode 1? Yeah, they give you 3 saves. So you can pretty much start each save with each of the classes. There's 3 classes. So you can start, you know, that's kind of convenient. And then you can continue to episode 2 at the end of each episode, yeah. At the end of each save. Hi, Shoeless. Kind of reminded me of the Order also. This is called The Council. It's a narrative-based game. There's a command that explains it. Exclamation council. But it's different from, I mean, it's similar to Telltale games and Life is Strange, but in this game you have a skill tree and different information is open to you based on what skills you've leveled up. And there's consumables that help you in your strategy in dealing with the confrontations. Yeah, shiny. It affects what you start out as. Exactly. So I started out as a cult, so I had all of these skills here. When you're a detective, you start with all of these ones over here. Yeah. But then you can unlock each of them anyways. Hi, Rambo. Okay, so, I don't know. Of those of you who've played this, would you say it's okay to hang on to the two? I think it probably is okay. I have 2 points left, but nothing that I really want to put them in yet. I mean, the only thing I can do is manipulation. Either I make manipulation level 2, or I save them for the next mission. I guess we'll try saving them. Because I think my last playthrough, I spent everything I got, not really understanding what I was doing. So I guess this playthrough, we can try to be a little more deliberate. New superhero. Sounds good, Crash. I hope he makes you rich. Is it gonna be a girl or a boy? Nightclaw? Is that a boy or a girl? Okay, so validate is with, I think it's square. Let's just do this. You put him toward etiquette. You plan to read the book for the 3rd. Oh, is that how it works? I didn't know that. So you read a book and you only get one little bit of the 3 pieces you need? I thought it counted as... Oh, I see. It counts as a point, not as a whole level. Okay, thanks, that helps. Yeah, then etiquette's a good idea. Or politics. Okay. I mean, I don't think we're gonna need etiquette right now, but let's do it. Alright, that's a good idea. Thanks, Solson. Okay, so now let's equip the etiquette book. This one. Manuscript currently being read. Okay, so now we've finished leveling up that one. Yeah, it shows us finished. Cool. Okay, so to get these things... Oh yeah, level 3 in diversion, level 2 in etiquette and conviction. So there's these talents. If you're confused, you're not sure what to do, I guess you could follow these talent things. I don't know if they give you bonuses. But apparently, do you know how these work? If you reach level 3 in diversion, level 2 in etiquette and conviction, you'll get diplomatic mastery. Oh, I see. It is a bonus. Time given for opportunities is increased by 50%. That's good. I see. Okay, so you could follow some of these in order to get these bonuses. I looked at this yesterday and I went, oh my god, I can't look at this. This is too much information. Cool. I'm on my way to reach level 3 manipulation, level 2. Okay, that's a lot. Policing mastery. Has the fake elements displayed during an opportunity. Fake elements? That's what it is! If you pick the wrong one, it's a fake! I wondered. Okay. Oh, by responding quickly. Okay. Cool. Obtain all level 1 skills. That's good. That's a good one. Use 1 consumable of each type during a quest. Some of these are trophies. Uncover all of Napoleon's immunities and vulnerabilities. Okay, we're definitely going to use Devil's Thorn on that guy. I thought that would be a good idea. consult your journal. Alright, so this is a nice little roadmap or like a guide if you're completely lost like I was. Wish I paid more attention to this yesterday. But I guess it was just too much information. Okay, so... what's this one? 2 skill points in psychology. Succeed 2 confrontations. Oh, okay, so I'll get that. Okay, 5 confrontations. Yep. 10 confrontations. Level 3 sciences, occultism. Alright, I guess next time we're gonna level up, we could look at this and see if we're close on any of them and just go ahead and level up whatever we're close on. I don't think I got up to a 3 in anything on my first playthrough, so some of these might be for episode 2. Okay, let's continue. Start the quest. Is it square? Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
Durishay can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Wait, who's searching?
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of Durishay's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Shoeless. He's been the beauty queen of the
what a pity
stream
to
today.
lose a knight at the start of the game.
Is that for
Are
shadowing?
you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late. And we have much to discuss. One last move?
Oh, that's the chessboard.
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
The chessboard has been used to describe this game as like... well, I guess it's used as imagery to describe the game as a strategy game. Makeup tutorial.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
Okay, let's see how much we've recovered. Looks like we got some... looks like we got some points back, and it looks like our ailment is gone.
I'm coming!
So good thing we didn't use that elixir. Or hopefully it's gone. I guess that was a cutscene. Okay, it's gone. Okay, I guess we can search the room later, because we're gonna have an opportunity. So we can go ahead and hurry to answer the door, I believe.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I
I'm
wonder
going
why
to
they
need
make
your
you
help.
say yes or no to that like that.
Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
I bumped into her in the small salon before.
Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least, I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Okay, so last time we helped George Washington. This time let's investigate about our vision. Oh, another thing that's interesting about this game, I don't know how much more it could happen, but that scar across his nose is based on a choice we made. Hi, Dragoon. Hi, Reese. Hi, Lucian. So that's based on a choice we made. You may or may not end up with that scar, and I don't know how many other things in the later episodes. I don't know how many other things might affect his look. Alright, let's investigate about our vision.
Sir, I don't feel well. I'm going to have to decline.
I see. Well, I hope you won't be needing my help one day.
Oh my goodness.
I must act swiftly. I'll search my room later.
Well, that was final. Spy on the men from your vision. Oh yeah, they're in a room? I don't remember whose room. They're giggling. He's the Joker.
Louis, you're straying from your objective.
Oh, excuse me. Wait, there's something. Oh. I see. Maybe we have to read the sign?
Signor His Eminence
No.
Cardinal Piaggi.
Spy on them. Okay, all we gotta do is find them, and then we can spy away. I won't be getting a BFF charm bracelet. I guess we'll have to live with that. Yeah, he gives you that in the first playthrough, doesn't he? He makes it himself out of string.
Duke Manuel Godoy. I recognize this part of the corridor.
Okay, here we
I'm
go.
close.
Multiple paths. Oh, okay. They told me that before. We need to crouch. What? Not this room.
Locked.
What? Oh no. We have to, don't we? Whose room is this? Find the room you saw in your vision. Maybe this is it. Whose room is it?
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Emily's room. It wasn't Emily's room in their vision. Darn it, do we need... Maybe we can break into her room later. Was it? I don't remember if it was her room. How do you get more effort points? You have to consume jelly. You have to eat jelly, or royal jelly.
Good evening, sir. I'm sorry, but an important meeting is underway. My instructions are to let no one pass.
I see. So that's where it's happening, in that room. I've just got to find a way in there.
From Emily's room? Maybe we can break in from Emily's room.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Or maybe there's this room. Hopefully this one requires less
Jacques Perru.
effort. It's open. Okay.
I don't recognize anything in here. This must not be the room for my vision.
I don't know if I've ever been in here.
Pattern with 4 circles.
I haven't. You're gonna play it? Alright, awesome. Have fun. Thanks for hanging out for a bit, Suki. What this game is about? It's a murder mystery. And you choose a class at the beginning of the game, and that class determines what skills are available to you at the beginning, and the skills you have determine what information you can get from all of the people that you're talking to. Choices matter, and you choose whether to use your skills to do things, or use your effort, I guess, to do things. I have a command, exclamation council, if you'd like more information.
The Massacre of the Innocents, but by Van Harlem. I think that Mortimer likes to play mind games with his guests.
I've never been in this room.
A letter, addressed to the French Revolutionary Court. He wants to show them his loyalty, and for that, he includes a list of guillotinable people.
Women, children, precautionary beheadings? This man would kill them all. This man's ruthless.
Discovered immunity. Have we? I don't even remember meeting Jacques Perreau. Maybe we did at dinner. There were a lot of people at dinner. Oh!
This window's blocked.
I was gonna say, maybe we can just... Oh, if we had agility. Maybe we could just sneak over there without having to pick a lock. So, I am inclined to save all my effort for a confrontation. You could use it on little things here and there, like picking locks and
The
stuff.
Massacre of the Innocents by Rubens.
But then you might run out
gloomy.
of effort.
Guess my room is not that bad.
Effort points. If you run out of effort points, you can't use your skills. See, they tempt you a lot. See, it glows yellow. You'll consume 1 point. You can only consume 4 things to fix your effort level and your any ailments you picked up. So, or I mean, you can consume as many as you want, it seems.
Notes intended for the
But you
police
get
lieutenant of Paris.
punished.
It's a list of people under surveillance in Paris. And there's some well-known names on it. This is valuable information. This shouldn't be lying around.
We're gonna take it. Daily record of secret police. If we read this, we'll get a skill point in questioning. That's good. Alright, so we have to look at our books before we level up.
Fine quality boots. Given the size of them, the man they belong to must be pretty big.
Key. Oh, nice. Golden elixir. Wow, this is a good room to break into. So, now we can just go open that, one of those boxes, without having to use a point.
Dear friend, please come and join us. We must meet about the ongoing operations in Paris. A boat will be waiting for you in Calais and will take you to Dover in England. From there, a carriage will take you to the port of Tintagel, where a frigate will be waiting for you and other guests, so you can meet up with me on my island as quickly as possible. I await your arrival. Lord William Mortimer.
This guy got the luxury suite.
Nice decor for a Revolutionary Tribunal judge's room.
anything in the middle. Just the boots. Who locks the window? Hi, barista. One time, I didn't lock the window. Well, we used to live in this townhouse that was 3 stories high. And I left, on the 2nd story, I left the back door, sliding door open a crack because it was really hot and I wanted to let some air in. And I went to, I don't know, school or a store or something. And when I came back, my townhouse was, all the doors were wide open, and they stole our 60-inch TV. It was the scariest day of my life because Jason was on a business trip across the country, and I was so scared. Luckily, no one was in the house. You want to remind me? FPS Melee. That's what Cheesy said, so that's why I thought it might be good to check out. Yeah, there's no reflection, I noticed that too. Yes, this game does have good lighting. I noticed that immediately, made me interested to check it out. Yeah, could you believe it? They stole a giant TV and nobody saw anything. Not one neighbor saw anything. Yeah, they did some moving, right? Could you believe that?
A pattern with 4 circles.
The freaking TV is like bigger than me. Use the key. Whoa, that's a lot of new stuff.
Dear Monsieur Peru, I'm writing to thank you for the funds you sent. These funds will be crucial for the renovation of the western wing of the orphanage. The children you sent are doing marvelously well, and little Pierre will soon be walking. Some of them still sometimes suffer nightmares about their parents on the scaffold, but I expect they will cease in due course. Should you decide to send us more, please note that another 20 beds will soon be ready. The children and myself will never thank you enough. Long live the Republic. Long live France. Sister Marie-Hélène.
Via old box TV. They probably would have taken it and smashed it on the floor. Nice. Alright. This was productive. Good job snooping, guys. Okay. So then, do we pick that lock? Oh, this only required 1 and Emily's door required 3. Right?
This one is blocked.
I don't know if this is going to be worth it. Oh no, we can't. My bad. I misremembered. You love Vermintide too? Whole lot of chatting? In FPS Melee? Oh, you mean like people have to talk to each other in the co-op chat?